Tucked into the dramatic slopes of Tinos Island in Greece, the slot house is not just a vacation home. It is a meditative exploration on how we choose to inhabit beauty. Designed by Katerina Valsamaki Architects, this 230-square-meter residence poses an essential question. When nature is already perfect, how do we build without interrupting its poetry? The house is carved into a steep hillside in Korea, facing the Aegean Sea and offering panoramic views of neighboring islands like Syros, Mykonos, Delos, and Paros. Rather than dominate the land, the structure recedes into it. One half of the house is anchored deeply into the rear of the slope, allowing the mountain to embrace it. The other half opens dramatically to the front, where a long horizontal canopy extends toward the sea, an architectural gesture that both protects and reveals. This unique strategy creates the illusion that the house is a narrow slot cut into the earth, its presence quietly marked by a single extended line of shade, echoing the contours of the Cycladic topography. Above it, traditional stone walls rise from the terrain, almost indistinguishable from the landscape itself. Here, architecture becomes a form of respectful inscription, not imposition. Within the slot, courtyards are sculpted into the building's mass. These open voids invite in the cycladic light and sky, while shielding the interior from the persistent northwest winds. The courtyards act as thresholds and connective tissue, allowing internal spaces to breathe and transform depending on weather, time of day, or the needs of the inhabitants. Pergolas cast rhythmic shadows across the surfaces, adding depth and animation to the experience of sun and shade. These filtered transitions are not only functional but poetic, extending the simplicity and honesty of the house's design into everyday living. The courtyards are not decorative. They're inhabited space, offering quiet moments of stillness and intimacy within the grand openness of the Aegean. One distinctive feature punctuates the otherwise discrete structure: a compact, ground-level volume that serves as both metaphor and marker. Its textured facade references the traditional dovecots of Tinos, tying the contemporary house back to the island's rural heritage. Framing the horizon behind it, this small architectural gesture becomes the first visual encounter with the home, grounding the entire composition in cultural memory. Stretching alongside the house is a long, narrow pool, mirroring the residence's elongated form and reinforcing the linearity of the design. This pool, like the canopy in Courtyards, is not merely an amenity but part of the architectural rhythm, a surface of reflection and movement that speaks to the quiet luxury of living in dialogue with land and sea. In the end, the slot house is less about occupying land and more about weaving into it. It invites the act of living to be a conscious one, where every path, wall, and shadow participates in a respectful dance with the natural beauty of the Cyclades. Here, the architecture doesn't just frame the view, it becomes part of it.